My number one waiver wire pickup of the week is Tyrone Tracy, 45% rostered right now. I know in your league, probably not out there, but whether you have him picked up at this point or if he's somehow lingering, let's just talk about how good this kid has been. 14 and 20 fantasy points in his first 2 games as a starter. Running back 16 and running back 7 in that span. We're talking half PPR scoring. Week 5, we see the rushing goodness. 18 carries, 129 yards, 7.8 yards per pop. Really impressive on the ground. Almost half his carries going for 5+ more yards. A quarter of those carries going for 10+ more yards, 15 miles per hour or higher on well over half his carries. You saw all the explosiveness, the ability for this guy to be a true elite running back. And as you likely know, he's a converted wide receiver. To see that wiggle, to see that burst, to see him reading the holes as well as he did was impressive. Now, in week 6, we got far less rushing efficiency, just 50 yards on his 17 attempts, 3 yards a pop. But we saw that dual threat ability, that converted wide receiver, really playing into those old strengths. 6 targets, hauls in all 6 of them for another 57 yards, and did score his first NFL touchdown in week 6 here. Insane usage. 93% of the Giants' expected fantasy points, according to Fantasy Points data, went to Tyrone Tracy. He played 84% of the snaps. That was up from 62%. He ran 72% of the routes. That was up from 41%. And he logged nearly every single pass blocking snap, up from he had just 1 in the week before. He had all 5 of them. Only 1 went to Eric Gray. So just seeing the team trust him so much more volume being thrown onto his plate. And Art Stapleton, a very popular beat writer there for the Giants. Again, just speculation. We can't say, oh, Art Stapleton knows exactly what they're going to do, but he projects that they're going to give 70% of the work moving forward to Tyrone Tracy, just 30% to Devin Singletary. He feels like Singletary is going to be forced back into that Eric Gray role. Now, I don't know if I fully buy that. I know that Brian Daboll historically has loved him some. Devin Singletary, motor, they call him, even dating back to those Buffalo days. But when you just watch the efficiency, you watch the explosiveness, Daboll does respect his talent and gets his talent the ball as much as he possibly can. We saw him force-feeding again Tracy these past 2 weeks. I can't imagine that he just takes a backseat to an injured Devin Singletary right now. So I love Tyrone Tracy. If he is somehow out there in your leagues, I think this guy is worth, I'd say 50% higher. Maybe if you need to just blow it all to try to get this guy, I would absolutely be looking to make sure I get him number 1 waiver wire claim, whatever it takes. I think Tyrone Tracy is well worth it. What is up, you fantasy wolf? Thanks so much for tuning in. If you haven't already, share your thoughts in the comments, check out some more videos, and join the newest Wolfpack by subscribing below.